It is such a pleasure to be back on the grounds where it all started, where the fire, if you will, that I got in the belly to be a part of the Army started here. Coming from a family that didn't have persons in college at the time, so me coming here I was the first one for the family to get my degree, and to be able to walk back on these grounds to see the upbuilding of the campus from when I was here, the forwardness that the campus has, new buildings, to see the student body has increased twice when I was here. It's a priceless feeling. I would say it's kind of the reverse, that I can go out and say because of the foundation that I received when I was here at Claflin University, I now can stand before you as a general officer, one of few, to say that my foundation started at a school that seeded into me the foundation I have today, character, making the importance of having integrity, having standards, and having the push to leave something better than you found it, to leave a legacy that could be built upon. So for me, it would be the reverse. Not so much that I am pushing Claflin, it's because of Claflin that I can sit here today in front of this monument, standing on the shoulders of those who had a vision to allow me to be Brigadier General Young today. Getting into ROTC, that wasn't what I came to school to be a part of. My sister, retired Master Sergeant Elizabeth McNair, as well as my brother, were great examples, having been a part of the military and serving. So when I got here, I realized that ROTC would give you a stipend, and as a struggling college student, that looked pretty good. But when I got into it, I realized that it was much more than just getting a stipend every month. It was being a part of a team, being able to challenge myself and meet those challenges and far exceed what I thought I was capable of doing. ROTC provided me that opportunity, thus getting me into the Army and then enjoying the opportunity to be able to travel, to be able to see things from a different perspective than a person coming from Darlington, South Carolina. It was like the world just opened up, so it was a great opportunity. I would tell you that I many times find myself being the only female in many settings. And initially it was disheartening. And trying to understand why that was the case. Things have beginning to change, that I find myself not being the only person in that's the female sitting around the table. I think with the changes in the military, where women have been now more inclusive into different branches of the military that we didn't have before, shows that we are able to grow, and we are a learning organization. And we understand the power of diversity, not just in color, but also in gender. My push is every time that I see a young cadet or a young female soldier who stands a little taller, salute is a little sharper, because they see what they can obtain, that helps fire and keep my fire burning, to keep pushing and doing what I'm doing, to advocate to those leaders who sometimes may not understand the power of having that diverse the population be a part of the team. As all, nothing special about me deploying. There are many soldiers or service members that have given their all and sacrifice to serving this great country. That's what we raised our hand for. So it's an honor to be able to serve. In that capacity, I had the opportunity to help as the Chief of Strategic Initiatives, was to be able to build a foundation of human resource administrative plans in that effort. So that within itself was a great opportunity to put my craft at work and to strengthen my craft as well. It was an opportunity to work with our service partners because it wasn't just Army, it was all services that played a part in that. So to me, it was just a great opportunity to serve is what I raised my hand. Being one of 7, being the baby, and not that you could tell that, but being the baby of the family, my family has always been there to support me. I've been blessed to have sisters and brothers that want to see me succeed and willing to push me to succeed. My sister pushed me early on to ensure that once I graduated from college, push on to get that master's degree. Don't wait, don't hesitate. And I attribute to her, as well as my brother, pushing me to keep pushing forward to better myself. My family, my mom and my dad, you always hear me talk about them, as well as being married to a great husband. Tracy's parents are just like my parents, so I'm doubly blessed, not only for my parents, but also my in-laws being like parents to me, who are extremely supportive of the military and what we do. So I will tell you, for anything, going back to that simple thing of foundation, my foundation is strong, not only in having a military family, but my nucleus of immediate family has gotten me to where I am today. I would tell you it comes from, just as I shared in my speech, from a solid foundation of seeing values modeled before me in my parents. And as I shared in the speech, it could be a grandfather, a grandmother, or aunt, or uncle. It could even be a neighbor that has modeled what right looks like. Emulate the best in the environment and take heed to those things that you see that aren't right, to know what not to do. At the end of the day, it's treating people with dignity and respect, remembering to stay on the right side of right, that you shouldn't be doing anything that's illegal, immoral, or unethical, because those things are not going to get you to where you want to be long term. They may give you short-term gain, but the long game is going to be played out very swiftly. I would just share that I'm humbled to have the opportunity to play in this capacity as a general officer, to be an example for those aspire to be a general officer, or to just aspire to be whatever that is for them. That hard work, perseverance, focus, and sticking to what you know to be true to you will help you get to where you want to be, but in all, have humility.